Outlaws Sports Video, and we are here tonight on the campus of the Liberty North High School here at the Eagles Fieldhouse here in North Liberty. Might be a little bit hard to find, but it is out here. Just don't follow MapQuest, take my advice. But we're getting ready here to turn them loose as the Staley Falcons are going to be taking on the Liberty North Eagles. And there we go. We're going to tip it off, and Zach Riley is going to control that tip, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be Liberty ball. Looks like Staley coming out in a man-to-man defense. Quite a facility here on the grounds of Liberty North High School. Fantastic gymnasium and scoreboard. We'll get you a shot of it here in a little bit. Right now, Liberty trying to control the ball. They're going to go inside. No good. Kick it back out. Tanner Pruitt is going to kick into three. We get the first basket of the game for Tanner Pruitt, the senior who they honored here in a little ceremony just before the game. John Hatfield is going to drive into the lane. Pull up, and Hatfield is going to drop two. And maybe, just maybe, Staley is going to come out and make some points here in the first quarter and the first half tonight. Jake Harrison with the ball over in the corner. Kicks out to Nadar Doherty. And another three, no good, off the rim. That's Garrett Lowe with the rebound, the other senior that was honored. Here's his three. It's off the front of the rim. Brian Young with the rebound. Liberty just a little bit cold so far. Got some late comers in. Sorry about that. Staley with a shot. They get their own rebound. Hatfield in close. Can't do anything with it. Kicks it out now to Zach Riley. Zach throws one up, but it is too high on the backboard. Wrong angle. And it's no good. There it is. And that's Jake Hansen. Now it's 5-2. Well, we've got somebody standing and talking. I don't know what to tell you. Got a good picture of the back of his head. Brian Young on the baseline is going to kick it out to Trevor Lamb. And Trevor Lamb with a three, and that's going to tie it up. Trevor with a nice shot from the corner. Like I say, looks like Staley coming out actually going to make some points in the first quarter. A lot of times Staley gets in a hole and can't get out. There's Lowe with a try. Michael Brinkmeyer using that size to stay up with him. John Hatfield with a three, and it's in and out. And they are going to call a pushing foul, it looks like, on, I think that's Michael Brinkmeyer.
His first, team's first.
5:20 to go here in the first quarter, and it's 5-5. Zach Starr going to make a drive, but I think it's going to be a traveling call. Zach walks the ball up over the half-court line. Now he starts to do some business. Hatfield, he looks. Zach going to drive. He's going to kick it back to Brian Young, but Brian had already went by it. And that's going to be a foul on Brian Young, I'm sure, as he really whacked Jake Harrison on that play. Looks like Jake's going to be going to the free throw line, I'm sure, shooting two.
Number 20, Brian Young. His first, team second. At the free throw line, shooting two, Jake Hansen.
Jake puts the first one up, and it will go in. Second one's no good, rolls out of, John Hatfield's hands to a Liberty player. And a nice drive and a finger roll, no good, and a rebound by Zach Starr. That was Nadar Daugherty with that layup and the miss. Here's Hatfield with a three, and it will fall. And we're tied again at 8-8. 4:18 to go. Once again, Brinkmeyer, they're putting the body up on Garrett Lowe. Brian Young with the drive, lays it up off the front of the rim. Liberty North, the rebound, gonna kick it ahead to Daugherty. Daugherty looks inside, but no good. And here's a drive now by Tanner Pruitt. And he'll go down, and it's going to be a foul.
Staley foul number 2, Zach Riley, his first
on Zach Riley.
Free throw line. Shooting 2 for Liberty North, Tanner Pruitt.
Taylor Pruitt going to be shooting 2 here. We're knotted up at 8 apiece with 3:46 to go. Check that, make it 9-8 for Liberty North.
Jody Kraft.
Jody Kraft now comes in for Zach Riley. Kind of glad to see Coach Wheeler making the substitution. Sometimes I know Zach gets into that third and fourth quarter, and he's a little bit tired.
North substitution, number 23, Kyle Malone.
And that's when a lot of teams seem to get away from us. Jody Kraft with it in the corner, tries the baseline, no good there. Comes back around. Trevor Lamb starts inside, back out. I think Coach Wheeler's wanting to talk to the boys. He's not quite satisfied with what the play was there.
Special thanks to the Eagle Club for being
talking with Jody Kraft, something not quite right. Going to talk over that play. And we'll be right back as we got 3:20 to play here in the first quarter. Liberty North with a lead, 10-8. Now here we resume action now. Kick it out to Hatfield off the front of the rim and going to be out of bounds. And it will be Liberty ball. Lowe puts it in play on the baseline for Liberty. Harrison with the ball. Oh, nice anticipation on the pass. And Zach Starr with the basket, now 12-8. Here's Hatfield over in the corner, and a 3 for John. That's going to make it 12-11. Hatfield now with, it looks like, 8 points here already in the first quarter. And we got a little mismatch on the inside as we got John Hatfield.
For Liberty North, number 3, Tanner Pruitt, and number 55
was on Greg Pruitt. And they gets the ball behind Hatfield into Pruitt, but he, I think, must have traveled. Here's Hatfield with another 3, and he's going to drop another one, as Hatfield has got the range tonight. 3. And Staley actually with a first quarter lead, 14-12. And here's a shot, no good. Daugherty with the shot there. I'm not sure why, but I guess he just decided it was time to take one. But anyway, no good. Here's Jody Kraft with a 3. Little strong. Hatfield had his hand on it, but it's going to get away from him. they're calling travel on Doherty, the 6-foot junior.
Staley substitution, number 2, Zach Riley.
Coach Wheeler with some frequent substitutions here tonight. Like something just a little bit different. Kind of changing it up a little bit. They're going to start getting on Hatfield a little bit more as he kind of gets hung up on that and misses. Zach Riley's going to come away with the rebound. Brian Young out. Here's Zach with a 3, no good. Riley can't get the rebound, or I'm sorry, Hatfield can't get to the rebound. And it's going to be 2 for Nadir Doherty. 14-14, 41 seconds to go. Hatfield looking for some open space, can't find it, and Brian Young is going to be open on the baseline and will get fouled. And that should be Doherty on the foul with Brian Young going to the line to shoot 2 as we are tied up 14-14 here with 28.2 to play.
For Staley, Brian Young.
Brian should be shooting 2 here. First one's up, in and out. Coach Wheeler must feel like they match up pretty good with Liberty as he's playing man-to-man so far here tonight. Wheeler been playing a lot of zone. I think a lot of times when they feel like they're going to be a disadvantage on height.
Number 41, Trevor Lamb.
Trevor Lamb now going to check back in for Brian Young. Doherty now is going to bring it up court. Jody Kraft putting some pressure on him, giving him a little bit of room, not up too tight. Just letting him know he's there, and looks like they're going to go for the last shot as we've got 15 seconds. Staley with a 1-point lead. Now Doherty starts making some moves, uses the pick, and will drive the layup, but no good. And that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be off Doherty, but we've got 0.5 seconds to play. So you know Liberty's going to be up picking everybody up. Zach's going to throw it, but it is way short, and it'll be no good. But just take a look at this scoreboard, folks, here at Liberty North High School. We finished this first quarter here with the Staley Falcons with a 15-14 lead over the Liberty North Eagles. We'll be back here in just a minute with second quarter action. Second quarter underway. Trevor Lamb looks inside. Jody Kraft pulls back off on the 3. A little bit short on the far side. And Liberty comes up court. Jody just about with a hand on that for the steal. Inside to the big guy, but here's an outside in and out 3. Hatfield and Riley fight for that rebound, but Zach's going to come away with it. Zach is going to drive and kind of be off balance and throw that up, and it's 17-14 now. Staley ahead. Into the big boy, no good. He gets the rebound. Xavier kind of goes down and gets it on the downside. Miss, rebound to Leonard. Garrett Lowe with the rebound and the 2 points. Here's Trevor again with another 3, and they're going to get Xavier for reaching over.
Staley foul number 31, Xavier Smith, his first, team's 4th. Staley substitution, number 0.
Michael Brinkmeyer back in for Jody Kraft. And Liberty North will play it in on the baseline. Trailing by 1 point with 6:35 to go here in the second quarter. Once again, inside to one of the big boys, Kyle Malone. Zach Riley will get a hand on that and knock it away, but it will be out of bounds off of Zach, so Liberty will put it in play on their own baseline. Kick it out to Pruitt. Swing it around to this side. Back over to Pruitt. Pruitt with a long three. Over the rim. Too long. Here's another three. And that's going to be Brian Sharp for a three. Now North ahead, 19-17. Zach going to pull up on the baseline. No good. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Justin Offenbacher.
Number 20, Brian Young.
Brian Young is going to check in. Like I say, Coach Wheeler's substituting quite a bit more than normally. Trevor going to drive, kicks it to Brian Young. Brian Young with two, and we are tied up again. 5:37 to play. And a three, no good, in and out. Rebound to Liberty. Pruitt with a 3-2. Tanner Pruitt with a two. 21-19 as pretty fast-paced action here between the Falcons and the Eagles. You might expect that from two birds. What do you think? Riley on the drive, and I think he's going to get fouled by
Liberty North foul number 35, Garrett Lowe, his first team
that's going to be on Garrett Lowe. Wasn't a shooting foul, so they will play it in. Hatfield looking good, kicks it out to Brian Young. Brian's had a three, but then steps inside to the two-point line, and it falls short. Trevor Lamb tries to get it on the baseline, but can't handle it and goes out of bounds, so it's back to Liberty. Inside to Offenbacher. Kick it back out. Low. Pruitt. Pruitt's going to drive the lane, kicks it out. Swing it back around. Man, they've had several opportunities and some inside shots off the rim, and Hatfield will come up with a rebound on that one. Oh, John had it cocked there for a minute and looked like he was going to do it. And they're going to call a traveling call on Brian Young. Going to be Liberty ball here on the near sideline. (21-19), Liberty North with the lead, 4:15 to play. Oh, nice give and go to the post man and a drive. Brian Sharp with the basket. 23-19. Zach Riley gonna fake the drive inside, kicks it to Michael Brinkmeyer, and Brinkmeyer can't grab the handle on it, and it goes over to Liberty. Pretty good battle here so far in these first two quarters, as we've got 3:38 remaining here in the second quarter, and Michael Brinkmeyer kind of had his arm around Lowe's waist, and they are going to call the foul on Brinkmeyer.
Michael Brinkmeyer, his second, team's fifth.
And that's going to be 5 team fouls on
Liberty North substitution number 5.
Staley, just 2 team fouls on Liberty. Liberty plays it in on their own baseline. Inside, Zach Starr, pull-up jumper, and he will make it. It's 25 now with 6-point lead. Liberty North starts to pull away from Staley. As Staley having a little bit of trouble again getting that ball in the hole. Here's Brian Young with a 3, and it will drop.
Three-pointer by Brian Young.
25-22 now. And I think they're going to call it kicking the ball
for Staley, number 15.
on Staley. Chad Hall's going to check in. Michael Brinkmeyer is going to take a break. 3 minutes exactly here in the second quarter. Almost a takeaway, and I think that's going to be a trip on Brian Young. That'll be 16 fouls.
Staley foul number 20, Brian Young, his second, team sixth.
Liberty plays it in from the far side. Doherty with the ball out front. Sharp inside to Lowe. And he's going to get it over. Zach Riley, not even really much of a jump, but he does get it over him. Brian kind of stumbles there just a little bit, but it's going to go off of a Liberty player, as both referees on this side agree that it's going to be Staley ball. Hatfield and a quick shot, a little short. Chad Hall was up there. Might have timed his jump just a little bit wrong. Liberty comes away with it with a 5-point lead, 2:26 to go here in the second quarter. Staley still in the man-to-man inside to Lowe. Zach tries to body up on him. Lowe misses it, and he will get fouled, I think, by John Hatfield, it looks like.
Staley foul number 20.
One way or the other, seventh team foul, and I think a shooting foul. So he's going to be shooting two. And Garrett's going to miss the first one. Once again, 27-22. Looks like Jody Kraft's going to check in for Chad Hall. Second one's up, and Garrett's going to drop that one.
Number 24, Justin Offenbacher.
Looks like Justin Offenbacher.
Staley, number 15. Chad Hall, number 31. Xavier Smith.
Nope. Xavier Smith's come back in now. Here's Hatfield with a shot, no good, off the front. And that's Starr with the drive. Hatfield takes the charging foul, but no call. 1:45. Here's Zach Riley with a long three, no good. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Doherty for pushing off on the back of Hatfield. That'll just be the third team foul for Nadar. Trying to get it into Zach. I think that was Offenbacher that came in and knocked that away. Chad Hall with his hands full on the inside, as it looks like Malone could be a good 2-3 inches taller than Chad, but Chad using the body, holding that position really well. 55 seconds to go. It looks like North is going to settle here for the last shot, as they already have a 6-point lead, 28-22. Doherty comes back out with the ball. Haley comes out, picks him up, and Nadar just loses control of it. Lamb was right there, but didn't exactly put any pressure on him. Looked like Doherty just lost it. Lamb with a three, a little too long. Riley with the rebound, looking for somebody to kick it out to. He's still got 25 seconds. Hall goes up, but the taller guy comes away with it. And the coach from Liberty, and I'll get his name for you here in just a minute.
30-second timeout.
Head coach Chris McCabe calls a timeout for Liberty. There again, I think he wants to set up a play here for that last shot here in a half so that Liberty could possibly go into the locker room with more than a 6-point lead. We'll be right back after this timeout. Watching the toga party here on the other side, and I watched the ball being put back into play, and here's a three, in and out by Hanson. Trevor Lamb is going to shoot it, but no good. And the halftime score here is going to be Liberty North Eagles 28 and the Staley Falcons 22. We'll be back with second half action here in just a little bit. Well, we're ready to start with second half action so far. Scoring goes for Staley, Hatfield with 8, Brian Young with 5, Zach Riley with 2. As Liberty has the ball, but Zach Riley is going to come in and take it away. Trevor Lamb's got 2. Trevor Lamb with the drive, but he kicks it over to Zach. May have to give that freshman just a little bit more experience to know to go ahead and put that thing up, man. Surely going to get a foul or something there. Inside the low, he puts the ball on the floor, and when he does, Zach Riley is going to get him, and looks like going to be while it was not in the shooting act, so it's going to be out of bounds. And we've got looks like Pruitt's got 3, 5, 7, 9 points, maybe 11 for Pruitt. There's Lowe with a shot. It's a miss. But Liberty controls. And then there's Darty. Darty with the rebound and the make. Zach's going to drive, backs out. Kicks it over to Hatfield. Boy, they are watching Hatfield really close, but even with the defense, John's still going to put one up and in. Grandma, the scorekeeper, wouldn't let me keep the scoring sheet. Boy, a long three, no good. Trevor Lamb comes away with the rebound. Up to Brian Young. Michael Brinkmeyer, and the big body inside is going to put it up on the backboard. And it's down to 4 points as they come out here in the second half, kind of trading back at buckets back and forth. Doherty just with a quick turnaround. And he's going to get 2.
Liberty North, you're on the Smile Camp.
And I think Wheeler's going to call a timeout, and he's also having a word with the ref. We'll be back right after this timeout. And here we go now after the timeout. Staley going to put the ball in play. Lamb with the drive. Gets a slap, but he regains control. And I believe Pruitt got a hand on that, but knocks it out of bounds. Hatfield into Riley. Young back to Zach. Going to drive with a left-handed layup. Nice job by Zach. He gets it in the paint and finishes at the basket. That's a good deal. Back to 4 points. And there goes Doherty with the drive, no good, puts up a jumper. Rebound Lowe. Lowe is going to get the rebound and put that back up. Riley ends up on the floor. Lowe ends up with 2 points. 34-28, and there's Hatfield with a 3. Get a few more of those. be in pretty good shape. 34-31, 3-point lead for Liberty North Eagles. Here's a three by Pruitt off the front. Trevor Lamb tips it, but can't control it. Here's Starr, in and out. Hatfield is going to tie up low, and they are going to call a jump ball on that. And once again, I say, how can they call a jump ball when neither player really had control of it? Fans calling for defense here for the Eagles. And while they're doing that, John Hatfield is going to make a drive for the basket with two more. Man, Hatfield hot tonight. Doing it inside, outside, rebounds, defense, man, you name it. Hatfield has been Mr. Basketball here tonight. And here's a shot. It's going to be way short, but the rebound's going to go to Starr. And Zach Riley is going to get called with the foul on that one, and Starr is going to be going to the line, I'm sure, shooting two.
Riley his third. Team second. At the free throw line for Liberty North, Zach Starr.
Starr's first one's up and in. Up to 2 points. Looks like Jody Kraft is going to check in. Zach Riley's coming out. And Starr sinks the second one. Hatfield looking for Jody. Oh, pretty good move by Jody, just doesn't connect. He got free of the defenders, but just didn't draw any iron. I think Jody with a career high game last game. So far this game, no points. And I think Jody gets in there and gets a hand on it, and the Liberty North player loses control. Liberty North cutting off a lot of the driving lanes inside. Brian Young goes to the bucket, and he will get fouled.
Liberty North foul number 35, Garrett Lowe, his second. Team's first.
Brian Young with some good size, I think 6'3". And I guarantee you, when he starts for the bucket,
Liberty North substitution number
some bodies are going to move, or he's going to get fouled. One of the two. And that's how it paid off that time. Brian misses the first one. 3-point lead for Liberty North. And the ref is going to say that Brian stepped over the line. Even if it went in, it wouldn't have been any good. Liberty North ball. And we got a foul. And it's going to be on Jody Kraft. As Starr was driving for the basket and calling a push on that. Inside, Michael Brinkmeyer with a block. Didn't even have to leave his feet, but Brinkmeyer with the block. Trevor trapped in the corner, and we're going to call... Coach Wheeler's going to call a timeout. And he's over there giving Hatfield a pat on the chest. We'll be right back after this timeout. Staley puts it in play on the far side of the court. Hatfield back to Jody. Jody's wanting a three, but he took that stutter step there, and they're going to call traveling on Jody. Staley with a chance to get up a little closer. 2:54 here to go in the third quarter. Liberty ball now on the far side. Doherty back to Starr inside. And it's going to be a foul on John Hatfield, it looks like. as he may have given
Staley foul number 30.
Trevor Shepard a little shove there. I'm sure not intentionally,
Liberty
of
North
course.
substitution number 35, Garrett Lowe.
Brian Sharp puts it in play. They go inside, outside. No good. Rebound by Shepard. No good. Michael Brinkmeyer with the rebound. Staley comes up court. Staley hanging in there on this one. 2:24 to go here in the third quarter. Hatfield with a drive to the basket. It's going to drop, and he's going to get fouled in the act. That's going to make it 35-36. And a chance here for Staley to tie the game if Hatfield can make this free throw.
Team second. Trying to complete the three-point play for Staley, number 30.
That is 21 points for John Hatfield and a chance to go to 22.
For Staley, number 31, Xavier Smith.
This has got to be a career high, if not season high, for Hatfield. And he makes it. That's 22. John definitely with an all-star performance here tonight in this game against Liberty North. 2:08 to go, 36-36. Lowe back in the game, turnaround jumper, no good, off the rim. Liberty with the rebound. Another one by Lowe. Jody Kraft with the rebound, down pretty quick to Hatfield. Hatfield's going to drive, and it's going to be a foul. Going to be a foul on Starr.
Number 11, Jake Hansen, his first.
Or I'm sorry, Jake Hansen. Into Jody. Hatfield. Over to Xavier. Hatfield. He's going to drive the lane, kick it to Brinkmeyer, the big guy. And all right, Michael Brinkmeyer. Getting some inside scoring there, Michael Brinkmeyer. And look at here, Staley Falcons with 1:20 to play and a 38-36 lead here against Liberty North on their home court. I think that's going to be a foul there on Michael Brinkmeyer, as we've got some big boys going down the steps here. In case you can't tell, the camera's shaking, as well as my body.
Number 0, Michael Brinkmeyer, his third, team's fifth.
That's going to be 3 on Michael, and now Zach Riley is going to come in. Give up a little width for maybe a little height there. And it's going to go into Starr. Starr with 2, and it's tied up again, 38-38. Here's Hatfield with another 3, and it dips in and out. No good. North with a chance now to get the lead back. I think we've had like 2 or 3 lead changes. That's going to be traveling on Hansen as he drags his pivot foot. And I think that Coach Wheeler is calling for the spread here, which means we play with the ball out here at almost half-court line, try and open up the defense and look for something inside. 24 seconds. I think we're stalling for the last shots, what we're doing. Kicks it over to Zach in the corner. Coach is saying, get them as far out as you can, but we're down to 7 seconds, and here's Zach Riley with the shot, no good, and it's going to be a long throw by Hansen, and he catches the front of the rim. And folks, we have played 3 quarters, and possibly the best game Staley has played this year. We are tied at 38-38. You can't ask for any more exciting action than what we're having here tonight. Watching these Staley Falcons come into the home court here of the Liberty North Eagles. Folks, you got to get out and watch one of these Staley Falcon basketball games this year. Get on highschoolsports.net, check that schedule, and come on out and see one of these games. Like I say, good game here tonight. We'll see how this fourth quarter plays out here in just a little bit. Okay, Liberty gets the ball here to start the fourth quarter. Once again, Jody putting some defense on Hanson out front. Doherty with the ball now. Freshman Trevor Lamb on him. Liberty trying to run some picks out front. And Zach Riley is going to get that ball away. Doherty's going to get it, and they're going to get Zach for grabbing his arm.
Staley foul number 2, Zach Riley, his 4th.
And that's going to be 4 fouls on Zach Riley. So you know Zach's going to come out here as we still got 7:32 to play. Michael Brinkmeyer not in much better shape as he's got 4 fouls too. So Staley with 2 of their starters with 4 fouls. Brinkmeyer 4, Riley with 4. There's Doherty. Had no intention of shooting, it doesn't look like. And they go inside to Lowe. Lowe with the left hand. Make it 40-38, Staley. Staley right down court with the ball. Lamb with a really big guy on him. I think Trevor goes 5'11". That guy guarding must have been 6'3". Trevor kicks it out to Brian Young. Back to Trevor. A little bit short. Brinkmeyer with the roll, rebound. And man, it just bounces over the top of the rim, but that's going to be a foul.
Liberty North foul number 21, Zach Starr.
On Zach Starr, and Michael Brinkmeyer going to the line here with a chance to tie it up. Michael Brinkmeyer, pretty good at the free throw lane, don't know the percentages. In and out. Maybe I jinxed him there just a little bit. 6:51 to play. Liberty North 40, Staley Falcons 38. Michael's second shot up and in. Just a 1-point lead now for Liberty North. Doherty takes a look, drives, stops, shoots, puts it up. Rebound by Kyle Malone. Here's Lamb for a 3. Tyler Lamb for a 3. Malone, 23. And then 3 for Trevor. And we are knotted up again, 42 all. There's Hanson with a shot, no good. Rebound. Starr with the rebound and the putback. It's the first thing we've heard from Starr in quite a while. Brian Young with the drive, and I think he's going to get fouled by Garrett Lowe.
Number 35, Garrett Lowe.
Garrett Lowe with the foul. Brian Young with a chance now to tie it, knot it back up. Brian's going to make that. That'll be Brian's 7th point here for the night. Brian having a good game too, playing tough on the inside with some of these big guys from Liberty North. Second one's up and good. And we are knotted again here with 5:53 to go. Doherty heads into the lane. Lowe wants to. Out to Starr, back to Lowe, and to an easy basket underneath, but a miss. Sharp with a miss. Michael Brinkmeyer with the rebound. Here's Trevor with another 3, and it's good. Make it 6 points for Trevor Lamb. And Staley now ahead, 47-44, 5:08 to play. The freshman must have pumped up that arm this week as he is dropping them in. Here's Lowe with the 3. Off the back of the rim, Hatfield with a rebound. And they are going to get Zach Starr for reaching in. That's going to be 6 team fouls. So one more, and Staley was going to start going to the line. Jody right down with the ball. Hatfield looking inside. Starr gets a hand on it. And I think they're going to call.
Liberty North foul on number 21, Zach Starr.
Foul on number 21, Zach Starr. That's going to be his 7th team foul. That's a 7th team foul. And Hatfield will be going to the line. What? Hatfield now with a chance to extend this lead even more. And we've got some kind of a misunderstanding there with the scorekeeper or something.
It's number 30, John Hatfield.
John Hatfield now, chance to extend this lead even more with just 4:36 to play here. Lots of time. And it drops. Make it 48-44. That makes it 2 possessions there.
Liberty North substitution number 23, Kyle Malone.
Coach Wheeler still talking to the ref there a while ago. Goes away with a smile on his face. Second one's up way short. Don't know if that was intentional or what, because Michael Brinkmeyer looked like he was maybe going to make a try for it. 4-point lead for Staley, 2 possessions. Liberty North takes it around the outside and kicks it into low, but Brian Young is right there. Here's Hansen with a 3, way short. And they're going to call it off Michael Brinkmeyer. There was 3 Liberty North players there, and somehow Michael Brinkmeyer reaches in and knocks that ball out of bounds. Into low. And easy turnaround jump shot. And that gets it back to 2-point lead for Staley. Brian Young will try on the drive. Jody looking, kicks it to Trevor. I think they're going to call traveling. As Trevor shifts his feet. Traveling, I think. There wasn't no foul, it was traveling. There's Doherty, pulls up with a shot. He's going to drop it. This is Doherty. We are tied up here with 3:27 to go, too. Need some action from the Staley players. There's nobody moving. Brian looks for a 3. Jody Kraft going to drive. And Jody with a really nice drive and a finger roll with the right hand. And that's going to make it 50-48. Staley with just a 2-point lead. 3:01 to play, and looks like Zach Riley's getting ready to come back in. As you'll remember, Zach and Michael Brinkmeyer both with 4 fouls. Low looks inside. Brian Young sticking the hand in there, There's Doherty, Lamb on him. And they are going to get Trevor for hitting him on the arm.
Staley foul number 41, Trevor Lamb, his first.
And looks like Zach Riley is going to check in for Trevor Lamb, as Trevor's kind of been the hot hand on the outside. I'm sure Coach Wheeler may be giving him just a little bit of rest here. Oh, I'm sorry. Trevor's still in the game. Got the 4 seniors and Trevor in there. Here's Doherty's first shot off. Zach Riley with the rebound. And still just a 2-point lead. 2:30 to play here in the 4th quarter for Staley High School. three, short. Hatfield kind of got a finger on it, but no good. Doherty, and he's going to drive. Throws it up, no good. Zach Riley with the rebound. Staley almost on a fast break. Jody with a three, and Jody Kraft with a three. Wow. Finally, the lid comes off the basket for these Falcons. 53-48, a 5-point lead. Here's Lowe with a shot, no good. Zach Riley kind of has it. Lamb comes away with it. Jody Kraft down court now. Kick it to Hatfield. Here's Hatfield with a three, no good. Might have been the time to pull up there. And it looks like coach from Liberty, Chris Maccabee, is going to call a timeout and say, hey, we got to get serious here. We got a minute and 25 to play as the Staley guys get together over here. And as you can see, the three coaches decide to talk it over. We'll be right back with this final minute and 25 there. Okay, folks, here we go. Minute and 25 to go. Staley with a 5-point lead. Lowe going to go inside to kick it back to Starr. He misses. And it's going to be one of three players here.
Staley foul number 14, Jody Kraft.
Okay, it's on Jody Kraft. That's only two for Jody. Michael Brinkmeyer was kind of holding his head like, oops, I think it was me. Starr here, we're going to be shooting shooting two, I guess. The act of shooting. He's going to make the first one, 49-53 with 1:14 to go. Staley not in this situation a whole lot this season. Second one's up and good. As they're going to come down here with a minute and 14 to go now with a 3-point lead. Zach says, hey, come on down, give us some help. Trevor Lamb comes back and gets the ball. Zach just over the midcourt line now. Zach's going to go right for it, and he drives into the basket. Man, that's what you want your big guy to do. Yeah, this late stage in the game, man, make them come after you, make them stop you, make them foul you. Zach goes to the line now, shooting two with a minute and 4 to go. Staley, 3-point lead. And it's off the back of the rim. Coach Maccabee, I think, on these different possessions, trading height for speed. Zach's second one is up and in, so it is a 4-point lead now. Here's a shot by Hansen, and it's a three. One-point lead for Staley, 53-54. Hatfield with a shot, and he will drop it, and that's going to be 24 points for John Hatfield. 3-point lead. Here is Hansen with another one. It is way off, and that's going to be Riley with the rebound, and I think that's going to be a foul on Kyle Malone, and it is. And Zach will be going to the line again here with a 1-and-1. 28.4 seconds to play.
Liberty North substitution number 3, Tanner Pruitt.
23 fouled.
Shooting 1-and-1 for Staley. Number 2, Zach Riley.
Got some very excited Staley fans here in front of me. I hope they don't block our view of any of the play here on the court. Zach's first shot, and it misses Hatfield. And it's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow is toward the Staley side. So it's going to be Staley ball out of bounds on the baseline. 26-7. Zach's going to put it in play. Gets it to Jody Hatfield. They come up and they're going to foul John Hatfield. I think it's going to be on Kyle Malone. And Hatfield going to the line. I'm not sure that's the guy you want to foul, as Hatfield has definitely got the range here tonight with 24 points. First one, up and in. That'll make it still one possession there, 56-53. Need this one to make it two possession, and John makes it. That's 26 points for John. I think we had a substitution as they're unsure who's going where or what for Liberty, and it looks like Doherty is going to come in. "15 seconds. No good as Zach Riley with a rebound, and Zach is going to get fouled, and we have got 10 seconds to go. Staley with a 5-point lead. 10 seconds in a two-possession game here right now. And could it be, might it be, could it be, should it be? Zach with the first one. And Zach's going to drop it. All right, it's going to be 6 points lead now for Staley Falcon. And it looks like Staley may come out of here with this one unless there's some unforeseen circumstances. With 10 seconds, Zach makes the second one, 60-53. They don't need to do anything here really, just throw a hand up. It's a mess for Riley with the rebound. Zach's going to drive the baseline, and Staley is going to win it. Just the third win this year for Staley Falcons. They're going to come in here on the home court of Liberty North and take this victory away here from the Eagles. Going to give you the scoring here for this game tonight, as it's going to be Michael Brinkmeyer with 4, Michael Brinkmeyer with 5, Zach Riley with 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Jody Kraft with 5, couple of them in clutch situations down to the end of the game. Brian Young with 5, and Hatfield with 25 points for John Hatfield. Trevor Lamb with 3 big threes, 9 points for Trevor. Go over to the Liberty North side, and we've got Tanner Pruitt with 2, 4, 7, 9, 11 points for Pruitt, 5 for Sharp, 2, 4, 6, 8 for Doherty. Hanson with 5. Zach Stom with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points for Stom. Kyle Malone 2. Garrett Lowe with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points for Lowe. Well, folks, all I can say is if you didn't show up for this one tonight, boy, you missed quite a game, as the Falcons come out shooting really well right off the bat, which normally a lot of times the lid's on the basket and they can't do anything. But here tonight, a terrific game by Liberty North. Well, folks, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you hadn't a chance to come out and watch these Falcons, come out tonight, or come out another night and watch the Falcons play, as we're getting down close to districts, and it might be time that these Falcons are starting to turn things on. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's Grandpa's Sports video here from Liberty North. Take care, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next week at another Staley Falcon basketball game. Okay, I'm here with John Hatfield. John, terrific game tonight. All I can say is eat some Wheaties this morning, or what'd you do, man?
No, I mean, there was so much energy and stuff in the crowd, and it just really pushed me to help the team get a win.
All I can say is a terrific game. Sometimes it seems like, man, you find a range, and other times you don't. Just a good feel on the court tonight. Of course, you know, a lot of times it's just having that good feeling going out there.
Yeah, I mean, it was I've never played in this gym before, and it's awesome facilities, so it was a good time to find my range tonight.
Come up here at Liberty North, which pretty good team, I think, ranked pretty good for you guys to come in here and do this on their home court. Big win for you.
Yeah, it is. I hope we can take care of business on Monday with Oak Park too.
Coach Wheeler have any special plans for tonight? Did he tell you guys anything special before the game?
He just told us to go out there and attack, and that's what we did tonight.
Did look good too. I'm telling you, impressive effort. John, congratulations on a great game and a good victory for Staley.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.